Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Alright, so in today's video clip, we are going to talk about three-dimensional shapes, or you can just say 3D shapes. So 3D shapes, it means the same thing as three-dimensional shapes. Okay, and if you remember yesterday's video, I was talking about 2D shapes, two-dimensional shapes. So let's go through, repeat what we did in yesterday's clip. We were talking about 2D shapes. So let's see if you remember. What shape is this? Anyone? Right, it's a circle. Circle. It is a circle, yes. And what kind of shape is this? Anyone? Yes, it's an ellipse. Ellipse. Good. And then what kind of shape is this? It's a triangle. Good. Triangle. And then these two shapes, they don't look the same and they have specific names, but they have one name that they share, a common name for both of these. So this is a square and this is a rectangle. But what is the name that they both go under? Anyone? Come on, you can remember. Quadrilateral. So, sorry. Quadrilateral. Or quadrilaterals. These two are quadrilaterals. Now, let's see if you can remember the criteria for each of these shapes. So, what define each of these shapes? So, the circle, what is the criteria for being a circle? It's round, yes. It's round. Good. It's round. And what about the ellipse? This is a bit of a longer answer. So, do you remember it? Okay, I will help you. So, the ellipse is like a circle that has been squeezed on two sides. So, when you squeeze the circle, it gets smaller on these two sides, but it gets longer on these two sides. So that's why it is like it's been squeezed on two sides. So it's like a circle that has been squeezed on two sides. Good. It's like a circle, the ellipse, it's like a circle that has been squeezed on two sides. And then it becomes like this. Okay? What is the criteria for a triangle? Anyone? Yes, you in the back? Right, it has three sides. Good. Three sides, let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Good, that is correct. It has three sides and three what? Corners. Yes, three corners. Good. Let's count the corners. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Good. Now, what about the quadrilateral? What is the criteria for a shape to be a quadrilateral? Anyone? Yes? Oh, four what? 4 corners. That is correct. 4 corners. So let's count corners. We have 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, and 4 corners. So the square has 4 corners. What about the rectangle? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. It also has 4 corners, hence it being a quadrilateral. What else? 4 sides? You are correct. They also have 4 sides. Let's count the sides. The square. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. So the square fulfills all the criteria with 4 corners, 4 sides to become a quadrilateral or to be a quadrilateral. Good. What about the rectangles? The rectangle, does it have 4 sides? Yes, let's check. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. The rectangle, it also has 4 sides. So, that is also a quadrilateral. Okay? Good job. So that was all about yesterday's lesson and you remember it. Very good. So now let's dive into the 4 shapes we're going to do today, or actually the more correct word is solids. So now let's go into the 4 solids that we're going to talk about today. Okay? So the first solid, it's called a cuboid. Cuboid. Okay? And it looks like this. It can look like this, but it can look slightly different as well. And what about this? That is called a cone. Good. A cone. And the third, what is that? That is called a cylinder. Cylinder. And the fourth and last one, what is this? It's a sphere. Sphere. Okay? Now, let me first explain why I have written surface and face. Because a surface, they use the shorter word face sometimes. As you can see, I have written here, surface or face. Surface, face. This means the same thing, surface and face. So a surface or face is this side, this part of a cuboid. This part. And on a cone, a surface could be this part and it could be the bottom part as well. And on a cylinder, it could be this part, it could be that part, and it could be this part. And on a sphere, it could be the part all around. Okay? I hope you understand. So when I say or write or read surface or face, it means the same thing. Alright, now let's go into the cuboid. Let's see what are the criteria for cuboids. What makes a cuboid? Okay, so let's look into that. Okay, so same as the criteria for the shapes, the 2D shapes, they have corners, sides, or no corners or no sides. So here, the cuboid, it has corners, edges, and surfaces or faces. So, how many corners? Look at it and see if you can count the corners. let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 corners. Is that correct? No, you are right. It is not correct. Because, do you know why? Because, yes, you cannot see all the corners. It has one more corner you cannot see right now. And it goes over here. So the last corner is this corner that you cannot see because it's behind on the other side. Okay? So what's the answer? How many corners? 7 plus 1? 8. Right. 8 corners. Okay? Now, how many edges? How many edges? Remember, not sides, edges. And let me explain or show you. So, this is the cuboid seen from that side, and this is an edge. This is an edge, this is an edge, this is an edge. So, let's write corners. This is a corner here. Corner. And then this is an edge. Edge. Okay. So how many edges? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 edges. Yes? No. Good. Because we have the edges that we cannot see. Good. Good job. So I counted 9, and we add the edges we cannot see. 10, 11, 12. Good. So we have 12 edges. 12 edges. Okay? Now, lastly, surface or face. How many surfaces or faces do we have here? Again, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 3. We have only 3 surfaces or faces. Anyone? Yes? No? Right. No. Because we still have the sides we cannot see right now. So let's include them. So let's mark these. So 1, 2, 3. 3 is this 4 one. And then we have 4, the one underneath, 4. And then 5, the one on this side, 5. And then the one in the back, 6. So we have 6 surfaces or faces. 6. Good. Do you understand cuboids? Okay. So let's go to number 2, the cone. So here we don't have any corners, right? No corners? No corners. How about edges? No edges either. How about surfaces? Yes, we have. We do have surfaces. So, let's look. Where are the surfaces? Over here? Right. Good. Here, that is one surface. Oh, I apologize. I forgot to write surface. So this is the surface. Surface or face. Okay? Alright, good. So now we have a surface here, but it's a curved surface. It's curved, goes all around, curved. So, curved surface. How many do we have? One, right. One curved surface because it goes all the way around. And do we have any flat surfaces? Any flat faces? Anyone? Good. Yes, we do. We do have one. One as well. And where is it? Underneath? Yes, it is underneath. Here. Flat. And I'll just use face. Flat face. So let's draw how that goes. So that you cannot see the other side, that's why I'm using black, and I'm not drawing a solid line, I'm drawing a dotted line. Okay? So underneath is the flat face, flat surface. Okay? I hope you understand. If not, just stop me. Tell me you don't understand and I will explain more. So number 3, what is this solid? It's a cylinder. Good. And what defines a cylinder? It has a curved surface. Good. Where is the curved surface? Anyone? Here? Right. Yes, it is. Curved surface. Good. That is correct. This is a curved surface that goes all around. Okay? And how many do we have? Only one. That is correct. One curved surface. And what else do we have here? Oh, we have 2 flat surfaces or faces. You are correct. So we have one there and one there. So I'll draw this again. So this you cannot see. Flat face. So a flat face at the bottom and then a flat face on top. Flat face. Okay. So let's answer that. 2 flat faces. Good. And lastly we have the sphere. The sphere. And what do we have here? What is the criteria for being a sphere? You can see it over there. Good. It's a curved surface. Curved because it goes all the way around. So we only have one surface and it's curved and it goes all the way around. Alright? Do you understand? Good. Good. So now this is the theoretical cuboid, cone, cylinder, and sphere. Now I'm going to show you real examples. So I have some real examples here. Let's start with the cuboid. Okay? This is a cuboid. Okay? It can be bigger, it can be smaller, it can be this size, that's okay, that's the same, it's a cuboid. So, how many sides can you see here? Sorry, my apologies. How many surfaces, faces can you see? Let's count them. You can see from this angle, you can see one face, 2 faces, 3 faces. Okay, and the 3 faces you cannot see goes here. This is one face you cannot see. This is another face you cannot see. And then here at the bottom is the 3rd face you cannot see. But it has 3 that you can see and 3 that you cannot see. So that equals 6 surfaces, 6 faces. Okay? Good. So this is what a cuboid could look like for real. Now let's go to the cone. The cone, it has one curved surface. You see, this is curved, and it goes all the way around. Okay? And then it has one flat surface at the bottom. Here. This is the flat surface. And that is what makes up a cone. Okay? Good. I hope you understand. Now let's go to the cylinder. So this is a cylinder. And let's see what we wrote. It has one curved surface. So if you look, yes, the surface is curved and it goes all the way around, or like this. You can hold it this way or this way. It's still a cylinder. And then it has 2 flat faces or surfaces, one here and one at the bottom. So 2 flat surfaces, and that is the definition for a cylinder. Okay, and now lastly, sphere. And this is a sphere, a solid. So it only has one curved surface that goes all the way around. No flat surfaces, no edges, no corners, no sides, only one curved surface that goes all around. Okay? Now, a question. Which of these solids can roll? Let's try. The sphere? Yes, it can roll. And what about the cylinder? Can it roll? Yes, it can roll. And how about the cone? Can it roll? Yes, it can roll. It doesn't roll straight because of the shape of the curve, but it can roll. You see, it is rolling. And lastly, the cuboid. Can it roll? No. No. The cuboid cannot roll. Okay? Alright, boys and girls. I hope you understand what I have been what I've been teaching you now. So I've been explaining what the criteria is for each of these solids. In order to be a cuboid, it needs to have these things. In order to cone, they have these things, cylinder, etc., etc. Okay? So let's go to the book, and I will explain a little bit more just to show you how the book explains the same thing that I have just been explaining to you, and then we're going to do a few easy exercises in the book. Okay? So open your books to page, let's do 127, page 127, okay? Alright, good. So I will see you in a few seconds. Alright. Okay, boys and girls. So here we are on page 127 now. And we're going to talk a little bit more about these 4 solids. So number 1, that is about the cuboid. And a cuboid has 6 flat faces or surfaces. It has 8 corners and 12 edges. And these 6 flat surfaces, there are 3 pairs of opposite flat faces. So each pair has the same size. Okay, now, and as I demonstrated in the video, a cuboid cannot roll. So the boy in the picture there, he's asking, can a cuboid roll? No, it cannot roll. Okay, number 2 now, a cone, it has one flat face or surface and one curved surface or face. As you can see on the arrows there, pointing first to the curved surface, and then the other arrow is pointing to the flat surface or face. And the girl is asking, can a cone roll? And the answer to that is yes, it can roll. It doesn't roll straight, but it can roll. And number 3, spheres. A sphere has no flat faces, it has a curved surface, and it can roll. Alright, and then lastly, a cylinder. A cylinder has 2 flat surfaces or faces and 1 curved face or surface. Its flat faces are circles, and they are located at the top and at the bottom if the cylinder is standing up. If it's lying down, then it's one on each side. And of course, a cylinder, it can roll. Alright, good. So I've now just told you about the definitions again. Now let's continue to do some exercises. So I will change my camera angle, and then we will do some easy exercises starting on 129. Alright, see you in a little bit. Just going to change my camera angle. Alright. Okay, so here we are on page 129. So let's go through a few exercises. Alright, so look at the shapes of the objects in each group. Cross out the different shapes. Alright, so this group is about spheres. So we start over here. What is this? It's a globe, or the planet Earth, and it is a sphere. Good. What is this? It's a ball of yarn. It's also a sphere. And this is a basketball, also a sphere. And what is this? It's an ice cube, and this is not a sphere, as you can see. So cross it out. I have already crossed it out for you. Now B, this group is cuboids. So which item does not fit in? Which shape does not belong to this group? And then this group is cylinders. Which shape does not fit in this group? And then lastly, this group is cones. Okay, so which is not a cone here? Cross it out, please. Then we go to the next page, 330. Here. So, and as usual, I do the first one and you do the remaining exercises. Okay, so match the shapes to the correct words and then the sentence. Okay, so let's read them first. I am a 3D shape with a curved surface. I am a 3D shape with 2 flat faces and a curved surface. I am a 3D shape with 6 flat faces. Some of my faces are of different sizes. I am a 3D shape with a flat face and a curved face or curved surface. Alright, so the first one, I'm a 3D shape with a curved surface. So it only has a curved surface. So then you should know that it's only the sphere that has a curved surface and no other kinds of surfaces. So first you draw a line to the written word sphere, and then from the written word of the solid you draw a line to the picture of that solid. So here. Alright, good. Please finish these 3 and then we go to the last page for your homework today. So here we have group the objects by shape correctly. So we have 4 groups here: sphere, cuboid, cone and cylinder. Okay, so let's look at these items. We have a tissue box, a basketball, a dice, a globe, a party hat, a can, some blocks, an ice cream cone, a mug and a gift. So I have given you the first one, the tissue box. That goes into the cuboid group, because as you can see, the shape of that solid, it's a cuboid. So write that in the cuboid group. And then the basketball, where does that go? Into the sphere, cuboid, cone or cylinder group. So do that with all of these 10 items. Okay, and that is all for this video clip. So take care, bye bye.